This is the Inside Out tag, and for those of you who don't know what this is, basically you take the emotions from Inside Out and apply those to films. So which films make you feel joy, anger, disgust, sadness and fear? And first of all, I would like to thank Rob Ryan, aka Rob the Movie Reviewer, for tagging me for the Inside Out challenge. Good video, by the way, Rob. So I'm going to do my best to answer these according to the laws or the rules or whatever. I'm going to get fear out of the way first, because this is the one where I actually had to really think about it, because I don't get scared in films that much, to be honest. And it's not because I'm a horror film hater, it's just it's hard to scare me that much. So the one I've picked for fear is the first Saw film, and I mean like a particular part of the first Saw film, like the other part where he goes into his apartment, it's all red, and he's like creeping through the apartment because you know someone's there, you're like, oh my god, it's really intense stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, that guy in the big pig mask is there, and it just jumps out at you. It is a jump scare, but it's a kind of an effective jump scare because it's a really creepy dude in a huge pig mask. So I know it's a weak answer, but for fear I'm saying Saw. Next I'm going to do sadness, and it's actually really funny because the film I'm going to say for sadness is a film I was actually thinking about yesterday, and I was like, okay, I need to bring this up in a future video. So thank you, Rob Ryan, for doing this tag thing so I can finally mention this film. The one I'm going to pick for sadness is Bridge to Terabithia. If you have seen Bridge to Terabithia, you know what I'm talking about. This film, I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't seen it, but the thing that happens like towards the end of this film, it's rough. It's some really rough stuff. I mean, I remember watching this in the cinema when it first came out about 8 years ago, and I was just, oh my god. I think I teared up. I'm not going to lie. It was really sad stuff, and just the acting that goes along with it just amplifies the sadness, and it is a really heartbreaking film at the end. So I'm saying it in a good way. It made me feel sad, but in the good way. It's a really good film, Bridge to Terabithia. I really like it. So for sadness, Bridge to Terabithia. Next we got anger. This is a film that just angers me so much, and I'm going to go recent for this one. I'm sure I could think of a better one if I really thought about it, but I'm going to say a recent one. The Boy Next Door. The script was terrible. The dialogue was cringeworthy. All the actors were horrible in their roles. There was no intention, nothing in this film whatsoever. Everything this film went for just fell completely flat. I hated The Boy Next Door. It's, in my personal opinion, the worst film of the year so far. I know people saying like Jupiter Ascending and Fantastic Four. I mean, they're not good films, granted, but nowhere near as bad as The Boy Next Door. I mean, come on, let's be serious. What's better, The Boy Next Door or Jupiter Ascending? Exactly. I'll take Jupiter Ascending, including the horrible Eddie Redmayne voice, whatever he does, over the horrible, hey, I love the taste of your mom's cookies in The Boy Next Door. I'll take that any day of the week over, Anyway, anger, Boy Next Door. Then we come on to disgust. Now for disgust, I was like, okay, I'm trying to think of a film that made me feel disgust, like what was like really disgusting, but I wanted to actually say some films that disgusted me, that are that terrible, if that makes sense. So for disgust, I'm saying these easily targeted films, and I know they're not supposed to be taken seriously, but I'm sorry. Disaster movie, epic movie, date movie, and scary movie 5. These films, oh my god, awful. Bad, horrible films, especially Disaster movie. I mean, I remember the scene, I've only seen it once in my life and I'm never going to see it again, but there's a scene where like the disasters start happening, and then all of a sudden it cuts to Iron Man going, I am Iron Man, defender of, and then all of a sudden a cow just lands on him from out of nowhere. I mean, what? They have date movie, which is just no. Then epic movie, which again is just no. Then you have scary movie 5, which is just no. And like I said, yes, there are easily targeted films, but they're the ones I'm saying for disgust. They're just... But now I want to save the best for last, and that is joy, because if there's one thing I love a film to do is make me feel happy, and these are the films that I can think of off the top of my head, like straight away, that make me feel happy. First off, I'm going to go recent, and this is a film which as of right now is still my favourite film of the year so far, and that is Kingsman: The Secret Service. This film is just such a fun, entertaining, bloody ass film. I'm just watching it, and you have people fighting to all these amazing songs like Freebird and Give It Up, and that just puts a smile on my face so much. How can you not get more awesome than that? The second film I want to say is another recent-ish film. It's last year, Guardians of the Galaxy. This film always puts me in a good mood. Seeing Star-Lord just dance to hey, 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 come and get your lover. I can't sing for hell, but that bit's awesome. But for the next 3 films for joy, I'm going to go old school. 2 of these are Jim Carrey films, so I'm going to get the Jim Carrey films out of the way first. First one, Dumb and Dumber. Oh my god. One of my very favourite comedy films of all time. This film is just timelessly funny and endlessly quotable. I'm talking about a little place called Aspen. I don't know, Lloyd, the French are assholes. See what I mean? It's just endlessly quotable, and I love Dumb and Dumber. The soundtrack, the humour, the situations, everything about it just puts me in a good mood. The next Jim Carrey film is, as a matter of fact, my favourite Jim Carrey film of all time, and that is Liar Liar. This film just never fails to make me laugh ever. I mean, it's been out for as long as I've been alive, 18 years. 1997 it came out, and to this day I'm just like, yep, favourite Jim Carrey film ever. Here she comes to wreck the day. Again, endlessly quotable, what can I say? And finally, we're going older school for this one, and that is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, one of my favourite films of the 80s. This film, just like Dumb and Dumber and Liar Liar, is funny, endlessly quotable, and just that, especially the parade scene. I'm just going to say the parade scene always puts me in a good mood. If I'm feeling like really lousy or grumpy, I'm just like, shaking a baby now. Yeah. Awesome. So that's my Inside Out tag. Once again, thanks to Rob Ryan from Rob the Movie Reviewer for tagging me for the Inside Out challenge. So I guess I have to tag someone now. Okay, I got it. I'm going to tag Jordan Miller and Dave from Durant Cinema to do the Inside Out tag. There's no time limit or anything, so it's not like in 24 hours. So if you don't do it soon, you're not going to get murdered or anything like that. So yeah, Inside Out tag, you guys do it whenever you want. No rush. So guys, thanks for watching the video, and I just want to know, what are your answers to the questions? What film makes you feel joy, anger, disgust, sad and fear? Whatever your answers are, tell me down there. And if you like this stuff, be sure to subscribe, because I got stuff coming to you guys all the time.